The boy saw the first faint light, then raced straight into the woods. He immediately drove into the forest, because his father and older brother had spent the night there, and were likely in desperate need of his help. After searching for a while, he found his father lying on the ground, seriously injured. Frightened, they quickly carried their father back home. When Thomas learned that his younger brother had caught the monster, he decided to take care of it, but his younger brother flatly refused, because he wanted to study its habits. So they began to argue. In the commotion, they accidentally opened the cage holding the monster. The next second, the monster, frightened, hid under the bed. Unexpectedly, just then, the dog suddenly charged forward. Seeing that the dog's life was in danger, they grabbed sticks and beat the monster to death. Although the monster was successfully dealt with, their father's injuries were not looking good. Thomas suggested taking their father to the farm for treatment, hoping they might have more medicine there. But when they reached the gate, they were suddenly turned away. In this post-apocalyptic world of scarce resources, no one wanted to waste precious supplies on anyone but their own family. However, since the farmer's daughter was Thomas's girlfriend, she pleaded with him, and the farmer allowed Thomas to stay behind alone. But Thomas wouldn't hear of it. Unexpectedly, his younger brother flew into a rage. He believed it was all because Thomas had sneaked out on a date. Otherwise, their father wouldn't have been so badly injured. So, in a fit of anger, the younger brother took their father and left, leaving Thomas alone at the farm. Yet, precisely because of this, their relationship began to deepen, and their dates became much more convenient. But just then, the farm owner suddenly witnessed the scene. Enraged, he immediately sent his daughter away, but Thomas couldn't settle down, so he sneaked out to steal medicine. However, his girlfriend caught him in the act. With no other choice, Thomas explained that he couldn't stay there forever, because his father was seriously injured. Without medicine, his father would surely die. Hearing this, his girlfriend understood him completely, and handed him the medicine she had hidden. Moved by her kindness, and vowed to love only her from then on, he then turned to go back and treat his father's wounds. Unexpectedly, the farmer overheard his words. The next second, the farmer raised his gun and aimed it at him. Although Thomas begged him to save his father, the farmer showed no intention of sparing him. He locked Thomas up immediately. Unexpectedly, the monster suddenly appeared the next second. Without a word, it dragged the farmer underground. This instant terrified the others into fleeing in panic, but it was already too late. They all became the monster's meal. At that moment, his girlfriend pulled Thomas out of the house. Seeing this, Thomas wanted to go out and save them, but his girlfriend stopped him, because the fire had already spread, and everyone was beyond saving. They had to hurry to the boy's house. His brother told him the truth. Monsters had taken over the entire farm. Realizing the monsters would be hot on their heels, the three children were at a loss. Just then, a coughing sound echoed through the air. It turned out to be Paul, who had been seriously injured. Waking up, the children asked their father what to do next. After receiving their father's instructions, the three children sprang into action immediately. Thomas and his younger brother brought gasoline, and left the dog alone in the barn. Next, the younger brother doused the entrance with gasoline, then tied a detonator to a stool, and finally placed a lit cigarette on top of it, to serve as a detonation device. Just as they finished, the monster arrived.